Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon Perna, still flying high with the Eagles, both metaphorically and literally, with a little help from my friend Indica. Today, I'm bringing you the 10 best things about Super Bowl 52, and unlike other sports idiots, I'm digging deep to find some of the less obvious things you may have missed from this incredible game. That's Good Sports. I do have big dick Patreon shout outs for, well, just one, for the $1 donation from Eagles Won the Super Bowl, bitch. I depend on your monthly donations to feed my alcohol addiction and eat dinner. There's a link in the description if you want to support this channel. Without further ado, the 10th best thing about Super Bowl 52 is Carrie Underwood. Bless her beautiful heart. She's a great singer. But NBC continues to force her to sing the worst football songs you have ever heard. You had an entire fucking year to write this. And why not make a call to Randy Newman or something? This year's classic featured riveting lines such as, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. And my personal favorite, yeah, tell that to Brandon Cooks or Malcolm Butler. There's no honesty in this song. It's very generic, so why not sing Needed to find key? Got it. The commissioner sucks. The guaranteed money is a joke. Players not allowed to toke. The game is rigged. It's definitely fake. Nick Foles' hand I will not shake. Which leads me to reason number 9. Tom Brady made no attempt to shake Nick Foles' hand after losing the big game. This wouldn't be a big deal if every other quarterback not named Cam Newton didn't do it. Here's Russell Wilson after his Super Bowl loss. Here's Matt Ryan after his Super Bowl loss. And here's Matthew Stafford after he forced Tom Brady into a handshake. So instead of shaking Nick Foles' hand, where did Tom Brady go? Probably looking for Alex Guerrero to massage the hate out of his body while he kicks and screams like a child. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Some are saying a goat can't shake hands because he's got like hooves. But the real reason Tom did not shake Nick Foles' hand was because he had a doctor's note. Tom did injure his shaking hand a few weeks ago, if you remember, so he physically could not perform the task. So get off his ass. We'll stay on Tom Brady for a second, as the 8th best thing about Super Bowl 52 was all of the fuck you Tom Brady love I received before, during, and after the game on Twitter at Brandon Perna. Monocle Stash blessed their television set with this fuck you Tom Brady banner. Very, very nice. Paul Jankowski, thank you for this intro.
Fuck you Tom Brady and that's good Broncos.
I mean, just search FYTB on Twitter, and the results are astonishing. I really need to trademark that, I think. FYTB. Can I trademark FYTB? Fuck you, Tom Brady? My greatest professional achievement? The 7th best thing about Super Bowl 52 was Chris Collinsworth talking about Tom Brady missing throws in the big game. These words are literally music to my ears.
Brady's missing these throws. This is wide open. Here's the seam against the single safety look. This is their bread and butter. This is Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. And we have seen tonight Tom Brady miss some of these throws. I don't know if his hand's an issue, but he has missed some throws tonight.
When I hear that, I don't hear a man talking. I hear Beethoven's 9th fucking symphony. Eagles fans probably hear Meek Mill, but you get the point. Brady threw for over 500 yards, but maybe made one impressive throw all night. Unless his receivers were wide open, he really wasn't great. And Collinsworth pointed it out. The 6th best thing about Super Bowl 52 was the Eagles tight end Trey Burton finished with a higher passer rating than Danny Amendola. Danny's one pass, while perfect, was of course dropped by Tom Brady, and Trey's pass resulted in a key touchdown before halftime. Coming into this game, Danny Amendola had the highest passer rating of any quarterback on the field. He was perfect. and he already completed a pass in these playoffs. Trey Burton has now thrown more touchdowns in the playoffs than Carson Wentz. Oh. The fifth best thing about Super Bowl 52 was that I had a chance to write some of the lamest jokes maybe in the history of this show. And that's saying something, because at least once an episode I consider firing myself and getting a real job. So here we go. This one is a Saints joke. Knock knock. Who dat? Tackling. Tackling who? Exactly. This one's a Steelers joke. Not really even a joke, just a sentence. Hey, Super Bowl 52, Jesse James called, and he wants his touchdown back. And finally, the flu wasn't the only thing Tom couldn't catch at the Super Bowl. Now, the fourth best thing about Super Bowl 52 was Tom Brady's ex-girlfriend, Bridget Moynihan, tweeting this. Hashtag Nick Foles is having an amazing game. At Eagles at NFL. Moynihan is, of course, the woman Tom left when she was pregnant with their son Jack for Giselle. Again, if God were real, he would have never rewarded Tom Brady with 2 more Super Bowl victories after that kind of behavior. The third best thing about Super Bowl 52 was Kevin Hart. Everyone loves Kevin Hart. If you don't love Kevin Hart, it's because you don't have a fucking heart. Now, I already highlighted the fact that he dropped the fuck bomb on live TV after the game.
We gave a fuck.
Still classic. He was then denied access by security to the stage where they present the Super Bowl trophy. This security guard should be rewarded for preventing Kevin Hart from going full Kanye. But Hart's best work came after the super festivities when he issued this apology on social media, if you can call it an apology.
To all the kids out there, I just want to say don't drink.
It starts strong, but then really diverges from the message.
You know, when alcohol's in your system, you do dumb stuff. Me trying to go on stage with the trophy, definitely in the top 2 stupidest things I've ever done, but who cares? The Eagles won a Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm still a little tipsy, but the world can kiss my ass.
Yeah, wear your socks.
Shut up, bitch. I ain't got socks on because I'm tipsy. I got to be up there with my city.
How'd that work out?
It didn't work out good. That man did his job, didn't he? He said, Kevin Hart, I know who you are, but you can't be up here. I said, hell if I can't. I went to walk, he put his hand on my chest. Who gives a shit? Go Eagles, fly, Eagles, fly,
hey,
fuck it.
Stout, bro, when he put his hand
No, he was firm.
I have no idea what his message was there, but I can confirm, per source, that The Rock and Kevin Hart will be starring in another blockbuster movie. It's called Kevin Hart Gets Drunk at the Super Bowl. The Rock will play the security guard who ultimately saves Nick Foles from being murdered by Tom Brady. Hart will play himself and provide the comic relief. I cannot wait to watch that in 2019. The second best thing to happen at Super Bowl 52. Well, that belongs to the fans of Philadelphia. No, I'm not talking about their chants of fuck Tom Brady in the streets. Nor their chants of Big Dick Nick. Nor their blatant disrespect for traffic lights, or their ability to eat actual horse shit right off the street. No, I'm talking about true love and this dude who gets down on one knee in the middle of this celebration/riot and proposes to his girlfriend, who is handling a 40 better than Tom Brady handles losing, is the greatest example of love I have ever seen. That'll either be the best marriage or an absolute fucking disaster. Either way, that is Philadelphia. Or something. I don't know, I've never been. The number one best thing about Super Bowl 52 was that in addition to being an extremely entertaining game, in addition to the correct team getting the victory, in addition to the fact that we don't have to see another stupid edition of TB12 Times, Tom Brady's cocky social media cartoon he posts after every victory, is we may finally have witnessed the beginning of the end for the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick benches Malcolm Butler for possible disciplinary reasons? You bench your second best corner during the Super Bowl? Unless he murdered someone, I'd say Bill is slipping. Matt Patricia, the guy who transformed the Patriots' shitty defense, only so they could be a shitty defense in the Super Bowl, is gone. Now officially the head coach of the Lions, Josh McDaniels, the presumed next head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, will be sorely missed by Tom Brady. McDaniels, next to maybe Doug Pederson now, is probably the best offensive coordinator in the league. Just look at how he found ways to get Patriots receivers open all night against the Eagles. Tom's gonna miss that, and New England has 15 players who are unrestricted free agents, including Malcolm Butler, who's definitely fucking gone, Nate Solder, their left tackle, Rex Burkhead, Dion Lewis, Danny Amendola. They can't keep all those guys. And not since I accidentally smoked a bowl of hash instead of regular weed have I been so happy for something to end. The paranoia I felt while on that hash, very similar to the way the Patriots make me feel. So New England, welcome back to the real world, fuckers. You fuckface fuckers. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Subscribe here on YouTube. You gotta subscribe, hit that notification button. And if you wanna keep this account alive, please consider supporting my Patreon account. There's a link in the description. I'm on Twitter at Brandon Perna if you wanna talk football or life or how to fix cars. I know nothing about fixing cars, but I will send you some links to some great articles.